So now I'm gonna do the camera because it'll be more easier for you guys to oops, okay, hold on. I'm gonna do the settings. Hold on. Okay, advanced settings. Hold on, let me do the camera. Okay, we're back, and today I'm going to read it. So, let's continue. Okay, okay. Now it's just doing the little ending that's more interesting. Hold on, would you have, this is like the regular phone call. Last time it was like when they were glitching, like this. Like Chica and Bonnie when they were glitching by the door. So this is the real one. Okay. So let's read it. Okay. Would have escaped before you. Would you have escaped before you and you were available back in the... Okay. Easily possible to employ an abandoned quick laboratory. In the event and I've relied on back it also says enable right, you will be maimed. You were right. You will be maimed by funeral, as you know, to bring the joy of creation. So that's what it said. So what I'm guessing who's talking about this is Golden Freddy or the puppet. The puppet still might be there. Now, I'm saying Golden Freddy and the puppet is because Golden Freddy was the person to do the bite of 87. Now, he knows more than any other animatronic that used to entertain. And he knew a lot about, so Golden Freddy was like one of the oldest animatronics to entertain for animatronics. Also Springtrap was, I don't know if Springtrap was actually around it. So anyway, hi Electric Doom. Anyway, so I think it's the puppet because the puppet knows more than anybody else actually. He's the most wise one of them all, the puppet, because he saw the death of it, and he was the first. I think the child in the marionette is a she, but I think the marionette is a he. So the marionette saw everything that happened into the death, especially the bite of 87, because the children, when that children got bit, it did it. Now, I think that the children, that child, and that got bit, the bite of 87, he got killed, but his spirit went and haunted the Golden Freddy suit that used to be Golden Freddy, and Golden Freddy just was down and he was shut down. I think that's one reason why I think Golden Freddy was talking in the phone. So if you guys want to see the full thing, if you're watching from PlayStation, if you guys want to see the full thing as soon as it's not live anymore, you guys can check out all of it. So anyway, so haunting the Fredbear suit was actually kind of painful for the regular Fredbear, because when the child was stuffed in the suit, I think it was just the soul that went into the children's soul that got bit by the bite of 87 from Fredbear. He was getting revenge and haunting Fredbear. And he was also mad at his dad because he wasn't there. Now, My PSN is what's up. Hi. Anyway, you can only comment by questions if you have any questions. Otherwise, you can just listen. And anyway, so he was upset. And try to guess who the dad is. I can tell you. The dad of the child that got bit by the bite of 87 was Purple Guy's son. Now, in the Halloween minigame for Five Nights at Freddy's 4, the child was standing outside of his house, and I think the one in the Foxy mask was his brother, cause only Purple Guy used to be an employee, and he was like one of the only ones that he knew where the suits was. He was probably like the only one probably. So anyway, and when his brother was coming, or it was another bully, just like probably they met on the streets. I think that I'm sorry if I'm pausing. I'm just making my own theory, right? I just came up with it right now. So anyway, in the Halloween update before, it had a mini game. As soon as you defeated the first night of Five Nights at Freddy's 4, the Halloween update. And so it had this minigame that the bully walks up to his child, and then Purple Guy finally goes up to in front of the child that got bit in the bite of 87 and says, "You can't touch him." And so, yeah, so that's what I think. So Fredbear or Marionette. Now, I think it's mostly Marionette who is talking in the bite of 87. Now, as soon as I'm done with live stream, you guys can go back and you could look at what I fully said. Okay, the Purple Guy is Scott Cawthon. Not really, because you can tell, because in Five Nights at FNAF World, the Scott Cawthon and Purple Guy was, yeah, that is the game theory. Now, Scott Cawthon, I think, is the phone guy, and the phone guy, for some reason, I think that the phone guy is Purple Guy's brother, because they know a lot more. So Purple Guy had the son of that kid. Hi, Steven. If you guys have any answers to this or questions, then you guys have to, you can only talk in the chats. So I'm sorry. Anyway, what you need to do is sometimes you need to just look, because I noticed that the Purple Guy knew a lot. Scott Cawthon voiced the phone guy. Yes, but the Scott Cawthon was the phone guy. Purple Guy is not the phone guy. There was no voice for the Purple Guy. Now, so the phone guy is not the Purple Guy. I have evidence because the Purple Guy is not talking about the death of the children, and he's most likely to say bad things, and he most likely wants people to get killed. So I was thinking that probably he wasn't the phone guy, But I believe that he was mostly cause of the whole death of everything. But, well, people think. But I think the whole story mostly started with Fredbear. When Fredbear bit the child possessed the Fredbear suit. And so, what I'm thinking is that, I'm sorry if I keep on pausing, cheese. I'm thinking that it's because that Golden Freddy is in the first game, the puppet's not there. Well, I know the puppet is there, but because I can tell. But so yeah, because he was like one of the first animatronics, Fredbear was, and since that was the only suit of Golden Freddy at the first FNAF night, 4th he dies, but FNAF 2 mentioned that purple guy, dead purple guy in the night 4. No, they didn't. They mentioned that only the animatronics. They only mentioned means. Okay, that is not an answer or a question, Stephen PvPs. So yeah. So anyway, but I'm mostly thinking that the marionette is the one who was talking in the phone call, because he is the smartest one of all. You have to rewind the phone call. Yes, I know. I was rewinding the phone call in this. You can find out the full version of it as soon as I'm done with live. So that's not exactly it. So anyway, the puppet, I think, was in the 5th night. I think the puppet was here. Okay, so the 5th night is when I think the puppet was the phone guy in night 5, which is like that big message. Now, it's because he knows so much. He's talking about a laboratory. And so the laboratories is where the animatronics are made. And so 5 Nights at Freddy's didn't have a laboratory. And it never talked about it. So, what I'm thinking is that Marionette was doing the call in night 5. Because he was talking about the laboratory and the death of the children. And I think that all the animatronics think that you're Purple Guy. So they killed Phone Guy because they thought that Phone Guy, first of all, was mostly Purple Guy. Now they think that you were a separate one. You both were like Purple Guys. And so, yeah. So the puppet was talking about a funeral. Now, the puppet wasn't there for the rest of the funerals of the dead children. But, the puppet might have saw one of the family when he was entertaining for the children, giving gifts to the children at the daytime when the other animatronics were talking. Now, I'm like having fun with the children. And so I know this is not a question, but will you accept my friend request? Until I'm done with this video, I will, okay? So anyway, the puppet, the children, I think the child was a girl. I said that before, which you can hear more of the information when it's backward. Request, I know! Electric Doom, chill out. Sheesh. I know, you gave me a friend request. Okay, hold on, I need to switch my... Well, the puppet, probably before he... Okay, so I don't think the puppet went into the puppet thing, the puppet suit, by accident. I think he went there on purpose to get revenge. Because I think the puppet missed his family when that happened. So, I think it's like the puppet was talking because he said funeral, okay? Now, I'm thinking the funeral part is when he's talking about his funeral from the parents for Five Nights at Freddy's. So, that he was talking about his funeral, and you are going to have your funeral next. I think that's what the puppet is trying to say here. So, yeah. So, well, guys, I guess this is it. I'll see you guys next time. And I'm going to check. Make sure you like and subscribe this me, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.